Browns back on the practice field on Thursday getting ready for the Steelers Mary Kay, and of course that means another look at Baker Mayfield. He was out there again today throwing. He was the only player wearing pads, so the Browns obviously trying to get a feel of what he's going to look like throwing the football and if he can go on Sunday.
Yeah, you know, he has to not only get used to the pads on that painful and swollen shoulder, but also the harness underneath it. So he's got a few different things going on over there. And I think that could be what affected the long ball for him in previous games. He just didn't seem like himself. So they're trying to work through it and make sure he can get that done.
Yeah, and he's been wearing a different harness too, so I don't know if that's going to help him. I don't know if it's just because of, we know about the fracture now and all of that, so we'll see how that plays out. Now, some good injury news. Jarvis Landry talked today. He sounds like he's going to play, no doubt. And Nick Chubb, look, if Nick Chubb is healthy, he's going to go too.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. When you have Mr. Contagious, Jarvis Landry out there getting ready to play through a new knee injury, then you know that Nick Chubb, who's also just as tough, is going to follow suit. Baker is also setting the tone, going out there and trying to play on his fractured and torn shoulder. So you got a lot of guys trying to gut through things. But for sure, Jarvis has always been one that goes out there, drags himself out there if he has to, and plays hurt.
Yeah, before we get to a guy that we want to talk about who might not play, I do want to ask you, what do you think it says about these guys that they are fighting through to get through these games? Is that sort of the culture they're trying to instill here?
Absolutely, 100%. And I think you could even see it when you have a guy like Jed Wills, who isn't really ready to play, but he knows he's on a football team that really values availability, right? So he got out there in those first 2 weeks after his ankle injury when he probably shouldn't have, but that is the tone that is set on this team basically by everyone.
Now, unfortunately, the Browns could be without a key player. Clowney still working to the side. He's been dealing with a number of injuries, Mary Kay, and if he's unable to go, what does that mean for the Browns against Big Ben?
Well, it's unfortunate because Jadeveon has been playing very, very well. Jadeveon and Miles have complemented each other, and even if Jadeveon doesn't always get home, which he has been getting home lately, he creates a lot of disruption and a lot of pressure. If he can't play, and it looks like it could be trending that way, possibly, then you plug Tack McKinley in there, and Tack has also had a nice season.
And of course, the Browns' run defense has been excellent this year, in part because of Jadeveon Clowney. All right, we'll cover everything that happens here between now and Sunday, and then everything that happens on Sunday too, all at cleveland.com/Browns.